Hey Veila,
Hey, Saieno.
how's it going?
It's going great.
Great, we're gonna play some Guild Wars 2.
Awesome.
Yeah, now I know so, disclaimer, we both really like this game, but I'm gonna try and be as, as just kind of unbiased as possible whenever we're looking at this. I'm gonna try and look at this from a fresh pair of eyes. I'm gonna comment on a lot of things, what I like, what I don't like, and just try and look at it from a fresh player's perspective. Okay? And I know you're gonna try hard to do that as well, but might be tough.
Try being the word there.
Yeah. So here we have like 5 races. We got the Char. So I played the first Guild Wars, and the Char were the enemy at first, and so now they're like a race you can play. We got humans, we got Norn, we got Yoda, and we got some Leaf people. I think I'm gonna go with the Sylvari. Yeah. All right.
They look very elven.
You call this Elven?
Or maybe not.
They look like Cabbage Patch people. Like just... okay, let's see here. We got... Oh, these are all the classes, right? Alright. So we got Elementalist. We got Warrior. Weird. We got Guardian. Also weird. He's like wearing like leaves. We got the Engineer. Alright. Got the Ranger. What do you think of the armor? It looks a little weird.
Well, it seems like there's a different style. I don't know what sets they're showing, but it looks like some of them have like a leaf theme and some of them don't.
Yeah, it's like half armor, half leaves. This is the Necromancer. There's the Thief. So why is this one all wearing just leather? Like that?
Yeah, but I don't know what sets these are, because I don't think you
Mesmer.
start with these.
No, this is just like...
Yeah, because like that looks like petals.
Yeah, this looks like petals. Actually, that bars the question, what does like Norn armor look like or something? Okay. It's very purple. Elementalist.
Very purple.
This doesn't look like a mage armor, does it?
Mm,
It's kind of warrior
it
thing.
looks very furry.
Yeah. Warrior. That looks pretty badass. That looks cool. He kind of looks like a ninja. Like a weird ninja thing. Engineer. Ranger. Necromancer. That looks pretty badass, I must say.
I like the skull on the shoulder.
Yeah. Thief. Well, I guess that's just what thieves look like. And then purple guy. Okay. Let's go back over to Sylvari. And I'll choose Warrior, because if you can't get Warrior right, then... Yeah. Well, it's a super basic class, right? So...
That is true. Alright, we got some basic armor on now.
Yeah. This is, it's interesting you can do body... Well, I'm a Warrior, so I want to be as buff as possible. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Fig Leaf. Alright. That's cool. Oh, pattern cover. Okay. Black apple. Charcoal. And, glow color. What's the glow? Oh! Okay.
Oh yeah, you can turn it up and down.
Yeah. Wow, that's bright. Let's just, do, like, a red. That's fine. It's cool that you can actually, like... Yeah, so you don't see it when the lights are on. Head options. Oh, these are... Ooh, ew. Oh, no. God. That's gonna haunt me forever. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Faces. This little pretty boy plant thing. And weird ear. I guess they don't need actual ears since they're weird plant things, but that's fine. Well, it looks kind of big. That's fine. Face detail, don't care, green eyes. Alright, let's just go, with, actually, what was it that does? Oh, there it is, okay. Yeah, I'll just do that. Alright. Okay, so, these actually change the story, like, how it's told and everything like that, based on these sort of things. So like this is gonna change what equipment I have on. I'm gonna go with the shoulder pads. I got dignity, yeah, because I'm a big plant person. Dream of a quest that called me to action. I'll do Green Knight. Most important of Ventari's teachings.
That was a little weird because I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I don't know who Ventari is. You know what? I'm a night person. Go with the cycle of night. And Saieno. Let's do it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I am Silvari.
Okay.
25 years ago, my people first appeared in Tyria. The pale tree flowered.
I really like the art
and the
style.
firstborn awakened.
Like a watercolor thing.
The dream contains my race's memories. We gain awareness here, and then awaken into the world. The dream
Yeah, it's like a
fills me
motion
with
That's
comic.
very cool.
and is my
Yeah.
Yeah,
connection
it's like
to
it's a painting,
Yeah.
but it's moving.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
guiding light. While here, I have discovered my purpose: to face evil and destroy it. Even now, I sense my destiny calling.
It's very heroic.
My time is soon.
What's
Nature and
happening here?
goodness are
Yeah.
under siege. All life hangs in the balance. If Tyria is to
Getting you
survive,
amped
Oh,
up.
they got some undead coming up.
if we fail, the dream will be consumed by nightmare, and Tyria will wither.
Talking about a dream and a nightmare or something. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, am I being born or
I
something?
dream
What's
of
going
battle.
on?
The voices of my people whisper of warfare and the storm of combat.
Okay.
Dreaming.
Oh, okay.
I see a knight in armor.
Oh, hey,
fierce
look, I
with
chose
challenge.
green armor.
He
Yeah,
offers me the gift of
like the knight with
courage.
the armor thing. That's cool.
The dream hints at my future. I see friendly faces, good and noble folk.
So it's cool that
They
it like
need
really
me.
reflects
I
on the
must keep
choices
them
that you
safe.
make.
The devouring force threatens all of Tyria. I will stand against that danger.
That looks pretty cool.
On this, the eve of my awakening, I feel fire in my blood.
Kind of looks like the Matrix, like when Neo's in that
And yet
pod,
I
you
sense
know?
darkness
Like,
approaching. Something intrudes upon the ground. It blocks the path to my awakening. Before I
Alrighty.
can
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good intro.
I'm just kind of skipping it. So, it's fighting the nightmare. Alright. We're just waiting for this to load. So this game is, I think it's like, what, $50 or something like that, but there's no subscription fee. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you buy the game, you can play it, have it.
Nice. Oh, so there's my character. Being all badass, and looks like there's like Spectre people. Is that Scooby-Doo? Looks like Scooby-Doo! Hey, Scooby-Doo! Alright.
Cannot expect the world to give you peace. You must live well and fully.
Oh, that's a cool centaur looking thing.
Each
That's
day is
Ventari.
Alright.
Can you see me? Fight this poison. Look at it.
You had a thing over your head, so I clicked you. Oh.
Dreamer, I am Keith. I need your help.
So it's voice
Can
acted,
you
some of
hear
it.
me where you are?
Oh,
within
it's
the
all
dream?
voice acted. This is all voice
Within the
acted.
dream. What does that mean? Why do you look transparent?
I am in Tyria, a land far away.
Alright, let's just kind of skip some of this.
Poison?
Your spirit is.
Okay.
Dream is in great jeopardy.
Alrighty. I don't want to spoil any story for anybody who actually wants to play this, so we're just gonna kind of skip it and just
Are
go.
we being attacked?
But I like how there's like a lot of
I've never felt it.
voice acting going on right now. It's really cool.
Please help.
Alright. Oh, it's that person again.
Those hounds are an aspect of the poison.
Alrighty.
Foe must be clean. I know it looks grim.
Catch that one. We'll put it on my star. Chop it up.
The poison is
Moving
at
along.
its
So how do you think
strongest.
the graphics look so far?
Have courage.
They look really good so far.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't say they're the most technically crazy graphics, but the design-wise, they're really solid. Like it really seems like they have a purpose for everything being here, and they really grow the world around
Can you
it.
look around a little bit just
Something's
for...
happening. I feel
Yeah.
the pale tree has breathed her strength
Oh
into
wow,
me.
she just became.
She's made me tangible, but only for a
You see
few
this root
moments.
here? It actually
Every
looks like it's.
second. Be
It
ready
just looks
for
pretty
anything.
natural. It's really good.
Swiftly. Endless corruption.
Alright, so I only have one ability right now. I see two more kind of coming in. don't know what she is, but she's just ripping people up. Oh, I can hit multiple targets. Alright, that's cool. Alright, I just learned a ability. Huh. Okay. Am I supposed to go somewhere else, or...? Oh, I guess I'm following her. Let's see what this does. Whoa! Okay. I like that. Oh, and it just starts auto-attacking for me. That's pretty cool.
I like auto attack.
Yeah. It's nice and lazy.
Well,
I mean, it's...
don't knock it.
Oh, no, I'm not knocking it. I get to experience the battle, you know, without having to really worry about what I'm doing too much. You know, I can move around and stuff, and... Oh, there's a dodge. That's cool. Alright, let's kill these things. I like the icons on the bottom here. They're really stylized, look nice, and... What's this do? Whoa. Did that just start a cutscene?
I believe so.
Alright, so... Oh, it's a big tree lizard dragon thing? Yep. Tree dragon. That's...
Kill it.
That looks interesting. Alright.
There. The poison is taken hold.
Kill it.
I'm just gonna... I guess I hit these targets. I don't... Oh, okay. So that wasn't... oh, there's a thing on the ground. So it looks like they have telegraphing attacks. Let you know when something bad's about to happen. I can't really... I'm a little disoriented trying to fight this thing as a guy on the ground. It's like, okay. You're a big old dragon. I'm just trying to... I'm whacking at your heels here. The map placement's a little weird here at the bottom right.
Do you feel like you're actually fighting the dragon?
No. No, I just feel like I'm just hitting the... I just feel like I'm running around. I mean, it's not really... I'm sure if I were like a ranged character or something, like, this would be a lot more fun. Because then I could actually see what he's doing, but I'm looking at his toenails. So...
Right.
Oh, I'm kind of dying. Alright, that's a heal.
Well, it looks like you're hitting something, so...
Yay!
The dream is safe.
I don't really know what happened, but it's cool.
See each other again.
I do like the cutscenes.
Yeah.
They look good.
Alright. Kaeldon Forest. I wonder what these things are. Alrighty.
Where am I?
I am totally naked.
I was fighting a great evil. Are we
Did
safe?
you lose your clothes?
Kate.
Yes,
Where is Keith?
Steady, sapling.
apparently.
You just woke.
You
were calling out?
I woke up or something.
She and I fought side by side
Where did
against
my
the
clothes
poison in
go?
the dream.
I don't...
By the tree.
Okay, apparently that was the wild
I will.
hunt or something.
But how do I...
You start here in our fort.
Yep, I'm buck naked.
Firmly defined purpose.
I don't-
You have a
oh, I
responsibility.
guess this
I
is a
have
quest
a
rewards or
responsibility
something?
because I am alive. We all
Alright, I'll
do.
take the shield.
Being
Yeah.
a wild
Oh.
without
Possibility.
I'm so excited for being naked, yeah!
Don't mind.
Alright, so the buttons do what I expect them to. That's pretty... that didn't do what I... What is... Alright, that looks really complicated. Alright, so let me just equip this. Alright, so they got bag space, okay. Oh, she's buck naked too. Alright, so... I guess I gotta go find some armor or something. Oh, here we go.
Seize the moment.
Oh, and my Dream Ahead equipment. Boom!
Alright.
Now I'm not... I don't have to look at weird... Wow, this place is gorgeous. That's pretty stunning, huh?
Pardon me. I'd like
Oh.
to talk to you.
Alright.
Those are massive flowers.
Welcome to Astoria.
Oh,
As you journey forth
this
into
is
the
automatically
unknown,
going and it's
know
circling
that you are
things.
not alone. Seek guidance from those who make their homes
Okay.
here and help them in
Circling
their time of
hearts.
need. The path ahead is yours to choose.
I guess those are quests or something? Alright. I see a lot of stuff on the map, that's for sure. It's telling me like, hey, do all the things.
As you journey outward,
Okay.
you'll encounter amazing Asuran waypoints that, for a small fee, allow you to rapidly traverse the land.
Alright, so
I'm excited
waypoints.
for you. You'll find challenges out there that will help you grow and
Skill
increase your
points.
skill.
Alright.
Enjoy
It's a
the
lot of
adventure.
explanation.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, she didn't really explain too much about what all this stuff was, but just, hey, there's some interesting things out here. You should probably go do this stuff. Alright, let's see here. Here's a waypoint. Okay, so I guess I'll just map. Undiscovered point. Alright, I guess those are the first things we're gonna do. Go discover stuff. Do. Game looks really nice, though. Nice and colorful. Alright, so I'll just go discover this other thing. It's points on the map. I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to be doing, so. Let's see what some of these buttons do. Come on, I got a friend list thing, got thingy, skills and traits. Let's see here, story, achievements, finishers, okay. Alrighty, so, okay, cool. It's weird that, like, they don't have anything here to mark, like, hey, there's a point of interest over here. It's just like a, it's like this random area, kind of, oh, it's, if they're like gardening and stuff, that looks pretty cool. Alright, so where's that first heart? I don't know where it is. Oh, okay. So I guess I have to unlock the map. Whoa. That's a really big map.
Map is huge.
They have like an upper level. They have an underground. Do you actually go to all those areas? That was pretty cool. I mean, I would assume you go to like underground and the actual land and everything like that if they're gonna put it on the freaking map. Alrighty.
There's a lot to see.
Yeah, it just looks really pretty. Alright. I'm just gonna keep running. I'm sure I'll find something interesting to... I don't know, I gotta go to a heart. Oops.
So there aren't really any quests here. It's kind of
Yeah,
different.
just kinda, Alright, well I see something here, it's saying like a waypoint or something, so I'm gonna try and run to that. It's up there. Oh, and there's a heart there too, so they were saying to go to those hearts, so I'll go do that. Okay, and it just popped up here. Clear any undead from around Wardenhurst. That's an undead. Well, I don't want to steel kill him. Let's see, what's this shiny thing? Alright. Oh! Die! I stab you! Okay, oh, and that's kind of... That filled this up, so this is kind of like, in Final Fantasy XIV, you get those, like, fate stuff. It's like, hey, here's just the progress towards completing this thing. Oh. Alright, oh, and I killed them both. That's really cool that, like, one swing just hits multiple enemies. The combat feels nice and fluid. That's for sure. Like, it's a really good action, really good, like, speed. The whole thing just feels really... Like, the pacing is almost perfect. They really nailed the feeling of the character and how they move and stuff. Really like this dodge thing, too.
I'm sworn to protect.
What do you
this
want me to
place.
do? Just kill undead. Okay.
Find all of them.
Yes, find all of the dead. Huh. What do you think of the graphics in the combat so far? Like, just looking at this. Oh,
I like it very much, and I also
oh, have this thing on F1. Let me see what's out there. Oh, I killed him too fast. I'll do it on this thing. Well,
I feel
hey,
like blood's better.
person's freaking attacking my shit. I'm gonna do it to them. How you like that, huh? Huh? Well, I guess they don't care. I did get stuff for it, so maybe they did too. I don't know. So yeah, if you haven't found out by now, I'm totally pretending to be a brand new player. I'll clarify some of the stuff here. There is no kill stealing. All of the enemies give shared experience, so if someone else is helping you, welcome it. You will want them to help you. There are no quests in the game. In fact, most of the game's focuses are on map completion. So like all of these points of interest, you can see here there's 2 out of 20. All of the waypoints, which I can instantly teleport between, so I can instantly teleport back over here for 4 copper. There's 18 of those. All of the hearts are the closest things you're going to get to quests. They just like, hey, do these things, and if you do these things, then you gain favor with them, and they're called tasks. Then you got skill challenges, which are the blue arrows, and those are, they can be anything to where like, hey, if you discover this point and accept it, then you're good, or you can fight some big monster and then you'll get, you know, a skill point, and it just lets you get more abilities. And then vistas, which are just really cool areas that just look awesome. Like you find them, you use it, and it just looks really, really cool.
It's like a little cinematic snapshot of your area.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll pan out and maybe show you some cool feature of the region you're in.
Yeah. And now the one thing that, you know, usually this it's kind of a hard thing to explain, because most MMOs they function by, you know, making your character grow stronger, you know, and get more abilities and get new equipment and all that stuff. Well, that kind of Guild Wars 2 kind of does away with that. Guild Wars 2 focuses on exploring the world and just having fun, like having an adventure. So, for example, every area you go to, doesn't matter what level you are, if you are higher than that area, it'll bring you down to that area's level, right? So, if I'm like a, you know, max level character and I'm over here, I'll be the same level as everybody else. It just scales me down. Also, based on the weapons that you equip, these are the only abilities that you're going to get. Now, you can augment them and stuff like that, but the point of it is to master that weapon. You know, there's only so many moves you can do with a weapon. If you pick a favorite and stuff like that, then, you know, obviously you'll be really good with that weapon and what it can do. And then armor is another thing. You'll find more equipment with stats and everything. However, it all looks kind of plain. And a lot of what Guild Wars 2 allows you to do is kind of costume pieces. You know, you wear what you want to look like and really be proud of your character and how he plays, rather than leveling up and kind of putting, you know, specific stats on certain things, in which you can certainly do. But it's more of a, I made a character the way I wanted to, and it, you know, it's how I want to play, rather than I picked a class and, you know, I'm stuck with this weapon or whatever, and it's just it's a different way of how you progress through an MMO. So it's not so much about leveling up and getting stronger and you know, gonna go do the next crazy area. You can certainly do that. However, every single area is still fun. Doesn't matter what level you are, and that's pretty cool for sure.
What I like about the weapon system is that even if you choose a ranger, you don't have to use a bow and arrow, like, at all, because rangers can use other weapons, and they work just as well.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not set in like, oh, I'm a guardian, I have to use a shield. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
And I like that, to have options.
Yeah, so like, you know, I'm a warrior right now. I have a sword and shield. You know, it's what you would expect of a warrior. However, there are no tank classes per se in this game. There's no healers either. Everyone kind of gets abilities that can heal other people, and if you die in battle, you can just revive anyone you see. You don't have to be a healer to do that because there are no healers. So everyone's just kind of here to play the game, you know, the way that they want, and that's a really refreshing idea for an MMO style game. You know, this is an MMO. You can see other players all around here. But what I'm going to do is see if they have... Okay, they don't have any... I'll just sell some junk. So I got 14 gold because I do play this game and I have a higher level character. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get another type of weapon because I want to... I don't want a short sword and shield, you know? Maybe I want a great sword or something.
Seize the moment.
And so what I'm going to do is they have the gem store here, which you can just buy a whole bunch of... you know, let's see here. Got promotions, like yeah, like a basic lumber node pack. You got like a little XP boost and stuff, which you get those anyway. But they have styles like equipment and stuff, so you can see what that. Wow, that's just that's weird too. There you go, something weird like that, or that's light armor, heavy armor here.
Seize the
Yeah, just kind of, you know, bunch of costumes, and they have a lot of costumes that aren't in the cash shop as well. Transmutation charges let you change your equipment. You got like dye packs and stuff, bunch of services. Nothing here that's really broken. There's nothing in this game that's like, you know what, if I get this boost, I'm going to be amazing. It's nothing like that. It's a very, very balanced game. So was Guild Wars 1. I mean, initially it was pretty kind of broken, but then they really fixed the balance in that game. What I'm going to do though is look for some weapons, and I'm thinking I want a great sword, and I want to do, what level am I?
2.
2, yes. So, all right. So you can see here, this is a great example. This is a sword style. This skin here, you can see skin unlocked. Skin unlocked. I can't even pronounce that. And then you have here skin unlocked, glyphic long blade, great steam blade, great sword, all that stuff. And these are pretty expensive, right? But the great sword's not. It's a basic one. It doesn't do as much damage as the other ones here, but it looks like this one does. Yeah, that's 71 here. So I'm just gonna buy that one. Alright. So I bought one. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I gotta get it
You have
from...
to pick it up.
Yeah. Gotta pick it up from here. Alright. Equip it. And now I have it equipped. Now level 7, you actually unlock a secondary thing, so you can have 2 weapon sets on. But I only have one ability here because I haven't trained up this greatsword weapon yet. So let's go see what this is like. So already it's doing a lot more damage than the sword was. And if I wanted to, I could just use a bow or something, or you know, I don't have to be locked to any sort of, you know, melee weapon. I could be a long-range player as well. Like, they have guns and a whole bunch of other stuff too. But there's another heart over here, so let's go ahead and focus on that. So what's one of your favorite things about this game, Veila? Because there's, you know, that you have a couple goals that you can do. You can do map completion, you can do PvP, you can do world versus world, you could do all sorts of stuff. But what's kind of some of the stuff that you like to do? There's crafting in the game as well.
Yeah, I really like how everything gives you XP, meaning that if you just want to craft, that is actually possible to level your character just by crafting. You may have to have some people help you get the materials, but you can level up just by crafting if you want to. Also, the various hearts that are around usually offers a lot of variations as to how you complete it. The little role player in me actually like this idea that if you don't want to kill stuff, then you can usually perform a task for the heart as well. Or the other way around, if you just want to kill stuff and get XP that way, you can do that. So you always have options, whatever you want to do.
Absolutely, and here I just started a public event. I triggered it, and it's basically I have to defend this guy from the undead that are attacking here, and I'm just doing that right now. Now, what's really cool is everybody in this area is going to see this circle on the map, and if they want to, they can run and help me finish this. So they call these public events, and it just gives you an opportunity to do something different than what's on the, like the tasks or anything else like that. And they kind of spring up randomly. This one I triggered just because he had an icon over his head and I wanted to go talk to him. And they're a lot of fun. They always have a surprise in them too. This lizard thing looks pretty awesome. Alright. Oh, I learned some abilities. It was Whirlwind 1. Alright. A lot of mobility in this game. Whoa. What? Oh, so they have new players. Those players are probably going to come help, which is cool. Alright. No, you don't you don't get to change classes or anything like that. The only thing close to being able to do that is basically change your weapon, which still changes. It still keeps your class the same way. It just changes the abilities that you have access to. And what's really interesting is it's not that every weapon performs the same way across all classes. A guardian that uses a greatsword, or even a mesmer that uses a greatsword, will have very different abilities and skills from a warrior that uses a greatsword. So even mage characters can use melee weapons like that, and it's really cool. See, like, look at this. I triggered something, and now I'm just running along with a bunch of people, and we're all sharing experience with the same thing. We don't.
And nobody has to be grouped.
Yep.
You're just in it. As soon as you hit something, you're contributing.
Exactly.
Which is also nice, because then you don't have to beg for a group.
Yep. See, I barely even touched the thing, and it gave me some experience. I didn't hit that one, some experience, but that's okay. So the whole point of this game is just to have fun, Some people call this the Zerg, but when you're doing an event like this, it's hard to, most other games you have to say oh, group up, and hey, even in Final Fantasy 14, you have to sit there and say, okay, let's group up. I'm looking for a fake group or something like that. Let's get together and let's go do a bunch of fakes. And here, you don't even have to. It's an unspoken agreement basically. It's like, okay, we're all here. Let's go do some harder stuff. And we'll just move towards it. It's very much a casual game, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. It's casual in that it's just fun to play. It's just a lot of fun to play. You don't even worry about it. You don't think about it. You just you find a goal that you want to do. You're like, I'm going to go do all the vistas today, and you just have fun with it. So here we have another event that's happening. This event just basically evolved, and he just made this lizard undead. Now, if the lizard had died during the process of getting over here, that would have never happened. So there's a bunch of different ways for this event to play out. Is that, oh, is the lizard alive? And I got more abilities here, so now I just throw my sword. I gotta heal up though, because I don't want to die. Alright, leveled up. I got a gold medal for that. And yeah, so that was a public event. What do you think, Veila?
that's the closest thing you can kind of get to quests. If you're a person that needs a little bit of focus, it can be a little hard because you basically just kind of have to run around and hope for something to pop up. Some of the really big events have set timers, the world bosses and such, but all the other ones they're on little loops. I'm not sure how long they are, but I mean I've had days where I just ran around and I just could not find an event for the life of me, and other days where they're everywhere. So it is like timing can mean a lot for how you feel about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be a little annoying at times. But generally, I like the mechanic because you're not locked in your quest log.
Right, and it's you know it's a very dynamic world. That's the thing is you know they have like an overarching story, which they call the Living World story, I believe it is. And then they have the world versus world stuff, which is, you know, a huge PvP battle. They have PvP arenas, they have dungeons, and they also have jumping puzzles, which I'm actually going to go over to one right now. You can see that up there on that cliff is a vista. And I guess since I see that vista up there, I'll go to that first. Now, because you don't ever actually change your class whenever you change weapons, like in Final Fantasy XIV, you're still considered a warrior, and you still have innate abilities, and that's what these are over here, that you'll get as you level up and unlock more traits and skills and other things like that. But I'm really enjoying this greatsword here because it's just ripping up monsters. All right, so I'm gonna make my way over to this vista here. And that's the thing, you know, when you get double teams like this, you don't even have to worry about, you know, like, oh, will I be able to hit everybody? Because most of the abilities, just how the sword or the weapon is slashing through the air, will hit them automatically, and makes it easier. So here's a vista. It's just basically gonna show you a nice artsy, pretty view of the. Oh, it started raining. That's pretty cool. Looks like a weird.
The game is very, very pretty.
Yeah, and again, it's not that it's like graphically it's like got a lot of polygons or anything like that. It's just the design in the world is so well put together. They really thought about where everything is and how it works in conjunction and stuff. Like here's another public event. There's a female mosquito. I probably can't take that, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, this isn't going well. I'm already about to die. So, I'm gonna run and hope I can get away. But, you know, she just kind of appeared there. And that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can get this waypoint over here. I see it on the map and I see it over there. So, I'm gonna go get it. But basically, since there are no quests, you do need to be self-motivated. And when I first started playing this game, I tried to get into it a couple times. I just couldn't. For the life of me, I didn't know what to do. You know, I come over into an area, it's like, hey, fill up this heart meter. I was like, okay, what do I do after that? You know, nothing is telling you, hey, go over to this heart, or hey, remember these hearts? You should probably be doing these. There's no reminder or anything.
You.
What?
Yes, you. You can help, please.
See, look at this. This is a dynamic little event thing. There's a massive mosquito that flew by. We just saw it because we tried to hit it. And, you know, it's like, hey, yeah, I'll totally agree to stop her. But I don't want to do that right now. And he ran up to me. I didn't even have to go talk to him. And you'll see that a lot. Like this game, that's one way the game tries to direct you in a way that it wants you to go. But I want to go, so I want to go check out the skill point here. And you can see that just looks crazy nuts.
Something happened here.
Yep, there's spiral stuff and there's floating things and yeah. So there's something I want, you know, someone who's never played this game before, to kind of notice in this game that no other game really does. And that's really the design of the world. When you look around, especially in Guild Wars 2, when you start leveling up higher and higher, you start realizing that the world has things built into it that you don't notice right away. A great example of that is this floating, spirally rock floating thing of death. If you look closely enough, it's actually a path up there. And you can actually jump all the way up there, and that's what we're going to do. It's called a jump puzzle. And these get really, really intricate, and Veila, I know you are a big fan of them.
Some of them.
Yeah, now I don't want you to get confused. This is a skill point here. Oh, it says I already did it. Let's see here.
Yeah, you have to use it from your...
So that's a skill point. You know, that is not a jump puzzle. That is a completely separate thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start... oh, well, it looks like...
Oh, wait, I don't think you can because it's wilted right now.
Yeah, it's wilted.
There should be an event
going on
to clear it up.
Yeah, it's wilted right now, but basically... oh, it's completely wilted. There's a... oh, here we go. Maybe there's something going on around here. Let me go get this waypoint here.
That's also something that happens in Guild Wars 2. Like, you can come here, you know there's a jump puzzle, but a certain event has not taken place yet, or you lost the event that happened, so the thing wilted. You can't complete the jump puzzle right now. You have to wait or come back to it later.
So I got this waypoint now, and I'm going to talk to the scout here, and the scouts tell you everything that there is to do in the area. I feel like maybe I missed something or something like that. If you find a scout, it'll kind of point out everything to you.
Also, if you like lore and history, usually they'll tell you, like, oh, well, we're having some trouble with some thugs over here, or some thieves, or we're under assault up by the north. If you like to have a little history to go with your combat.
Absolutely. Now, this tree's withered, and I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I don't know why. I've never actually ever seen it withered. But it was probably because there was an undead attack, and they ended up burning the thing. And that can happen if you know, the world is living. You know, that's why they call it the living world story and stuff. And if no one's here to really watch it, and an event takes off, then you know, bad things happen. Now they just help me, and again, that's something that you're gonna have to learn, you know, relearn yourself from other games. Is that someone helping you is not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because fighting these things alone is never really fun. I mean, it is fun. It can be fun, but them helping you is going to make it easier and just allow you to do a lot more things.
Yeah, everybody gets loot, everybody gets XP.
So here's us reviving this NPC, and we have to defend them.
Part of the plan. Seriously. Better follow me.
All right.
Move.
Yep.
Now, sadly, he is not connected to
the wilted tree. Yeah.
No.
But it's just another one of those random things that just kind of happened, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I'll do it. And they have all sorts of... So every single race starts in a different area. The Savari just happen to start in one of the most beautiful and detailed areas in the game, I believe. I've tried starting in some other areas, and they're not bad, but you know, the humans especially, they can be quite boring just because it's so just, you know, it's like a human area. It's just kind of normal, and
it's a bit generic.
Yeah,
because it's the same. Yeah. I do like the design of the various cities. All the races also have their main city.
So here's a fight to survive sort of thing. You basically just kind of... You have a couple abilities here. The far right one actually works by healing you.
Basically, it's a second chance.
Yeah.
If you get downed, you do have a chance. If you kill something, you can rally yourself back to life, or another person can come over and heal you back up.
And this game is pretty actiony because you always constantly want to be moving around. When they attack, it can certainly affect you and stuff, and you know, moving around, it helps you avoid those attacks and some telegraphed abilities, and if you're constantly moving, then you're going to be one step ahead of them. But why don't we go to a higher level character here, also a warrior, and kind of see some different stuff.
Sounds good.
Alright. Alrighty, so here we are. This is my level 80 character, Tyrion. And he actually has a bunch of custom stuff on him. I just want to show the equipment real quick because a lot of this stuff it doesn't normally look like this. I basically found a bunch of pieces of equipment that I liked as I leveled up and made the armor that I wanted to see. So, you know, if it works out that way for you, then great. If it doesn't, then, you know, it's not the end of the world, but it's certainly, you know, how I wanted my character to be, and since this is a role-playing server that I play on, it really fits the character, and he had a whole story that he transformed into and all that stuff. So here you can see the weapon switching, sword and shield to a great hammer. But we're actually in Lion's Arch here, and you can see there's a ton of destruction. Like a ton.
Lion's Arch has seen better days.
Yeah.
And this ties in with the dynamic events and overarching story changes that happens in the game.
Exactly. When we say it's seen better days, we don't mean it's just seen better days. It used to look completely different than this, and the overarching story actually destroyed this entire city. And there's actually lore behind the whole thing. If we go down here, if you want to, you know, if you have things that you want to note, Veila, while I'm swimming around.
Well, it's just like if you're here while the event is taking place, you can actually participate in the fights going on, and it was huge. There was fights all over the place, trying to defend the city. No avail. It got destroyed, and it was really cool to be part of it. And now we're rebuilding.
Yeah, and you'll notice here, like as I'm swimming underwater, my abilities change. That's because you have special underwater weapons and a whole another set of abilities that goes just with them, which I find really cool. Now, you're going to see this huge contraption here, and the sense of scale in this game is just, they nailed it, but there's just things from the previous Lion's Arch, like, and I'll have some footage of you know, the before and after over this, but it's incredible. You know, you can, just swimming through this, you can see the story that it's trying to tell. You know, something really devastating happened here, and you kind of want to know why. You know, you kind of want to know what happened. Why is all this here? Well, look at these lines. What are this used to be an entryway, and you know what? It did. This used to not be underwater and stuff. So there's a lot here that just happened, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you like lore, there's definitely stuff to dig into, because there's like layer on layer on layer about. There's the old Lion's Arch, then there was the new, and now it's destroyed.
Yeah.
So, and you can find NPCs that will tell you everything that ever happened. So, I mean, you can pretty much run around, just talk to NPCs all day long, and have story time.
Absolutely, and that's another thing too. You know, let's go back to this waypoint here, and you can see that's how easy it is to teleport around the entire map. You don't have to worry about how am I going to get from one side to the other. It's literally a simple click. You know, once you find it.
However, there are no mounts.
Yeah, there are no mounts in the game.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
No mounts.
No mounts, which, you know, some people might find that as a bummer, but you know, I have a trait that gives me plus 25% run speed, and I've never really found getting around to be a problem. So it really...
It's not. For some people, it might take a little getting used to.
Right.
But it is like, I still find myself sometimes thinking, man, where's my horse? You know?
Well, I mean, but then, you know, what with the char ride? You know, you think they would look okay on a horse? You know, just little things like that.
They'd probably eat it.
Yeah. And then, like, Savari would be on, like, a weird plant horse and all that stuff, but, hey, so, look at that. There's a little sewer tunnel there. So, you know, that thing about really thinking about what the game is doing, you know, is the world designed this way just because they want it to look this way, or does it have some function? And why don't we go in this little tunnel here and just kind of explore a little bit. So
that's also a thing. Sometimes it'll lead to somewhere, or it might not. So just because you found something does not mean... Oh, look at that. Choices.
Yeah, let's go down here.
I myself found myself spend half an hour in this cave I found, waiting for something to happen or to find something. Nothing ever did.
Yeah.
But it was there. I mean, it took a bit of effort to get into.
And, you know, this is a city, so there's really no monsters or anything like that. You don't have to worry about, you know, what your level is or if you're going to be attacked or something like that. It's strictly just, you know, hey, this is a cool thing I want to explore, and let's see what's here. So I didn't really find anything too crazy there. Let's go over here. Wait. I don't want to get... Okay, so that's the way I came in. I went down there. Alright, let's go this way. Let's see where this leads. Uh-oh. It's another choices thing. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, we got a little opening here. Alright. Now where is this?
I have no idea.
Alright, here we go. So yeah, so we're just going through these sewers. And again, we're in a city. And we found this. This is actually a point of interest called the Lost Grotto. And it gives many people a problem because it's like they don't think to go explore and stuff. There's some point of interest where it's like, I see it on the map, I know where it is. How would I possibly get to it? And if you explore enough, if you figure out that this world is designed to be explorable and is designed to be, you know, there's thought behind it, and it's really, you know, designed well. You start to figure it out and you're like, okay, I know that if I go all the way over here, I'll probably find something that'll take me to this place. And it's just nice. So here you see the Whisper's agent, and this is kind of their Lost Grotto area. But yeah, I mean, like, it's, how else would you ever find this, right? And it's just stuff here. And then if you go up these stairs, it just happens to lead back to a like tavern thing. And
can you actually get out?
well, there's a bookcase in front of it, kind of hiding it. But I'm sure I could go to where this bar is and actually see where this bookcase is and kind of see that, oh, this is hidden. So it's like a secret little passageway thing. And some of the jump puzzles I wouldn't consider this a jump puzzle. It's just a point of interest that's like really well hidden, but they have some jump puzzles that are just insanely like well designed. Like they have a ghost one inside of the city that is just some of the most fun I've had in a long while. They're really intricate.
That also has to do with the fact that the ghost one, like harasses you while you're trying to do the puzzle. Some of the dialogue when you're just kind of running around the NPC dialogue is hysterical.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Now they have dungeons in the game. You know, there's certainly dungeons. There's also world versus world in PvP. And you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to.
Until the weather changed. Guess not. Well, get in
my favorite thing to do is, and you can see like NPCs just start talking to each other. You know, they're not talking to me. It's just there's nothing going on. It's literally just the world is dynamic and living. So they're gonna have that conversation, whether you're there or not. And it's really, really cool. Now this is a lot of fun. This vista here. There's only one way to get to this vista, and you're not going to jump to it, and you're not going to teleport to it. Wow, this game is really pretty. So what you need to do is you need to talk to this guy, and he gives me this device, which is like a weird rifle thing, and I'm just going to hit the button there, and boom, I'm here.
It took me so long to figure out how to use that.
And you know, it's such a gorgeous game. There's so much to it, and again, it's a one-time fee. You don't need to buy anything else after you get the game. The whole game is presented there to you. So, I mean, I think that's all we can really show aside from more combat and more areas and more vistas. But do you have any final thoughts?
As for me, this game it's the perfect game to have, especially because it's not subscription based, and you can always come back to it. And with the dynamic events, sometimes you'll come back and things have changed. They don't look the same.
Like Lion Arch.
Like Lion Arch. I mean, if you've been gone for a while, you come back, you're like, what happened? So it's not... The world changes, and you don't have to pay extra for it, which is something I really appreciate.
Yeah, there's no pay for expansion packs or anything like that. It's all kind of built in, and they have all sorts of environments: desert environments, forest environments, snowy environments, water environments, and you know, they don't just flash out the land. Everything underneath the water, which you saw in Lion's Arch, is just as immersive and detailed and expansive. So, you know, you always want to be exploring, you always want to be looking and really thinking outside the box with this game, because they made something pretty fantastic here. It's probably one of the best, I think, overall online RPG experiences that you can really find. It's not your you know, your standard MMO where you have, like, you know, you're grouping up all the time and you have your trinity of your tank, your healer, and your DPS. It's a game that you can just enjoy for what it is, and that's sometimes some of the best experiences. If I just want to, you know, I've had a long day at work and I don't really want to go back to work in an MMO, you know, like, hey, we're doing this raid, everybody know your spots, everybody know your positions, you know, we got to do this. If I don't want to deal with any of that and I just want to be in a world where I can kill monsters and do quests and things like that, this is really the best game for that. ArenaNet should be really proud of themselves, for sure. Alright, well,
Yeah.
For Veila, this is Saieno. We've been playing some Guild Wars 2, and give it a try. I mean, like, you know, it's a one-time fee, so if you don't like it and you want to come back to it later on, you certainly can. It's unfortunately, there's no trial, so this is really kind of the best way to see what it's like. But thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe, and take care.